Hey everyone, and welcome back to the 14 Days of Elevation meditation series, where we're on day 10 and we're going to be doing the release meditation. I am so excited to join you. We are so excited to join you. This has been such an incredible journey. Wow, we woke up to some crazy messages about how much the gratitude meditation is moving people to tears and helping them to expand their heart and to get off their chest all the things that they needed to get off their chest and send some love out into the world and send some appreciation to ourselves. Man, has this been just a crazy awesome experience for you?
It really has. Yeah. Just, especially just showing up. It's wild when you get the community together and when you're all sharing in a really beautiful space and it's all about, love and appreciation and those things. It's wild. When we were first talking about the meditation series, gratitude wasn't even something that came up. It was something that we just kind of did just on a whim, and to realize how powerful gratitude really is. I mean, that's what that showed us. The amount of messages still every single day that come in about the gratitude meditation. If you have not done that, go back and watch it.
Yes.
If you have done that,
go back and watch it.
Yes, I've already done it myself 3 times. And so what you really want to be able to do is start tapping into that gratitude place, because it always bumps your level up one more level. No matter where you're at in your life, the second that you can pause for a second and appreciate something, it just shifts your perspective, and it happens automatically. Yeah. And once you start talking like that and you do it often enough, it really changes your whole attitude. And what ends up happening is the people that are around you, it's like, watch how fantastic you can make somebody's day. If you're at the grocery store and buying something, but you share some sort of appreciation and just tell the person that's sitting over there that's taking your money, that's giving you the receipt, say, hey, I just want to tell you I appreciate you. It's wild how powerful that can be, and I think we're all experiencing it, being able to be here live and do these together.
Yeah, and if you're just tuning in live, I'm Brit and this is Chris Carmichael, and together we have founded The Elevated Life, where we teach you these simple mindset shifts to create radical transformation in your life. And these meditations have been so transformative that today I was actually inspired to do the release meditation by one of my friends, Rami, who's here watching us in Elevator live. And so thank you for your support. It's so cool to see you guys showing up live. And if you're tuning in now, let us know in the comments, are you here? Where are you from? Have you been watching and following along? What has been your favorite meditation? I'm gonna take a moment just to tune into these comments here. You guys are so awesome. Hey, Lindsay, it's so good to see you, babe. Oh my gosh. So much love to you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It has been so incredible. And today, the release meditation was inspired by a conversation I had about the labels that we carry about ourselves. And if you've been following along, or maybe you haven't, my grandmother passed away in November, and it's been the hardest roller coaster of grief for me. And it has been up high right now lately. And she's been on my mind. I've been thinking about her a lot. And then Chris came out in a sweater that she knitted him. And so I can't help but think about, the label that she wore her entire life, that maybe there's a label that you've been carrying that isn't necessary anymore. Maybe this meditation will be the first time that you can finally take that label off and feel the freedom of loving yourself for who you are. And thinking about my grandmother, she grew up very poor in Iceland. And her mother didn't know who the father was, and so she said that it was an American man who came to the country, and she was called a whore, and an American whore, her entire life. And so she grew up with this label that she was a half-breed, that she wasn't full Icelandic. And in her 70s, she finally took a DNA test that showed that she was 100% Icelandic. And so she carried around a label of whore, American whore, her entire life. And that she didn't need to carry that unnecessary label that probably, made her more tough than she really needed to be. We build up these really hardcore walls and we build up this protection and this barrier around our heart because maybe we've been given a label or this belief or this idea from somebody else that isn't true, and we carry it our entire lives.
Yeah, the big problem with labels are that we either live up to them or we live down to them. They end up becoming what our belief system is. And the big problem with that is whatever our beliefs are ends up becoming what we think about. And what we think about ends up becoming the actions that we take, the actions end up becoming the habits, and the habits end up becoming our entire lives. And so you have to really dig deep inside yourself and to notice what labels you've been wearing, what labels other people have given you that maybe was right at the time, could have been, maybe not. But we forget to peel those off. We forget to take the time to really release all of those things, because if they're not helping you, you don't really need them anymore.
Oh, they're hurting you. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And so dig deep within yourself. When we do this meditation, this is really an opportunity to dig deep, to find what those things are that you've really needed to let go of for a very long time. And maybe they're things you've given yourself. Again, maybe they're things other people have given you, maybe your parents, teachers, old lovers who were scorned. I mean, it's very possible for all those things to happen.
Yep.
Get rid of those things. Let those things fade away, and realize how incredible you really are.
Yeah, removing these labels is one of the exercises we taught at the Goddess Retreat just in February. And it was really powerful to see so many women move to tears when they were forced to write out all of those labels that they carry about themselves and place it on their chest. They're like, I don't want to wear these labels. But what they didn't realize is that they're carrying them 24/7, but they're just afraid to let other people see them. So it was really powerful to see that when they wrote out all those negative thoughts and beliefs and labels that they carried about themselves, and I had them place them on their chest, it brought women to tears. They said, I don't know why I'm so mean to myself. And that was a big wake-up call for so many people to realize that those negative labels that you carry on the inside are constantly affecting you and like Chris said, influencing the actions that you're taking, which turn into your beliefs, which turn into your life. And so it's really important for you, if you're gonna wear a label at all, hell, make it a powerful one, which is what we did. We ripped off those labels, we threw them away, and we wrote empowering words. And that's what I wanted to guide you through today, because I know if you're anything like me, you've been carrying a label and it hurts and it's limiting you and it's holding you back and it's keeping you stuck in that belief that it's not possible for you or that you're not worthy or good enough. So we're gonna remove those limiting labels today.
It feels heavy. It feels heavy.
Meditation.
Yeah.
I know. And especially like right now with the weather, like here where we're at, it's like gloomy and dark. I know it doesn't look like it right now because like we've got a lot of windows, but it is like mucky and rainy and blah. And so it's kind of interesting, like the feeling of all of it. And started my lady time, so it's all about releasing, okay? So if you guys are ready for this release meditation, let me hear you guys say I am ready in the comments below.
I'm ready.
So I'm ready. It's so powerful. I have chills just remembering.
Yes.
Amy was actually one of the goddesses at our retreat, and man, thank you. Thank you for the phone call this morning. Thank you for like brightening my day and reminding us that, you know, these meditations really are life-changing. So if you're just tuning in, be sure to go back and watch some of the ones that you're called to. Hell, watch them all. We're all stuck at home for a while. Like, use your time wisely. Let's release, Rami says. So ready. You guys are amazing. Yes, I need this today. Oh my God, Sam's here. Oh man, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Well, I am ready for this release meditation. If you guys are ready, let's do it. As you know, if you've been tuning in, we start every meditation with just like shimmying it out, getting loose in our body, coming back into this present moment. And if it is safe for you, I want you to just like really give yourself permission to like let loose today. It's the release meditation, so things might get a little get a little bit crazy in here. So grab your tissues if you need them, you know, like make sure that you guys are in a comfortable position. And together, like we do in each meditation, we'll take 3 nice long deep breaths together so that we can come into the present moment. We can experience this powerful release together, because the more of us tuning in to this feeling of bliss and peace and freedom, the faster we create the change that we came here to do.
Let's do it.
All right. Take a nice long deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. And then exhale. Give yourself permission to really let it out today. Breathing in together. Exhale. Sigh it out. Really allow yourself to release on this last one that we'll do together. Breathing in, nice, long, deep breath in. Hold it. And then exhale through your nose. Allow it to fully release and then close down your eyes. With every inhale you take, allow your body to fill with healing, peaceful energy. And with every exhale, you allow the stress and tension to release. Begin slowing down your breathing, relaxing your thoughts, your body, your mind. Coming to a quiet place of centered stillness. I want you to imagine a wave of relaxation pouring from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, allowing that energy to release and relax all of your thoughts and muscles together. With every exhale, letting go of the past. Breathing in the present. Now, I want you to take your awareness and I want you to bring it inward. I want you to focus it on your heart space. Our heart is such a powerful part of our soul, our mind, our body, our spirit. It too has its own power. But when we build walls around our heart, we block that power. We block the love from coming in and from being released into the world. So this meditation will allow you to peel back those layers, those labels, and the walls that you've built up around your heart. First, we'll begin by removing those labels that stop you from allowing yourself to fully shine, to fully be seen, to feel worthy and lovable and confident. I want you to begin to notice all of those negative labels that you've been carrying are labeled on sticky notes on your chest. Notice them piling up all over your body. All of those past labels and doubts, fears, and negative beliefs that you've been carrying about yourself, whether they've been given to you or you've claimed them for yourself. Take a moment to look down and notice all of these sticky notes with negative labels written on them, whether they've been your own or someone else's. I'll give you a moment to look through those labels. But before I do, I want you to feel the heaviness of what these labels are doing to you. Feel how heavy these labels are and how they hold you back from believing that you're capable of having it all. Take a moment to notice how these labels have affected you throughout your life. The choices that you've made, the actions that you've taken. Now that you've felt the heaviness of those labels, I want you to begin to peel off each label one at a time, taking a look at them. Notice that. Notice what's written on each one of those labels and see where they came from. Begin peeling them off one by one, allowing these labels to feel lighter and lifted. As you peel each one off of your body, you notice the freedom that it feels to let go of these labels. You notice where these labels came from in the past, and you accept the lessons and the growth because of them. But you now realize that these labels no longer support you. And you can begin to let them go now. As you peel them off and you release them, you are free from this label moving forward. You've learned the lesson and you've grown because of it. And now it's time to let them go. So peel off all of those labels. Don't leave any left behind. And release those labels that are holding you back right now. Peeling them off, letting them go, crumpling them up, throwing away, and letting them fade into the distance. As you throw them into a little trash can in your mind, let them just completely disappear now. Now, take a moment to notice what it feels like to be completely free of all of the labels that have been holding you back, all of the negative beliefs and the doubts. Now this might feel a little uncomfortable and vulnerable, so let's go ahead and dive a little deeper and take our awareness and place it on our heart. Now that we're free of all those labels, we can see that wall that's been built up because of them. I want you to take your magic hammer and I want you to begin chipping away at all of the walls that you've built up around your heart now. Begin knocking away those blocks, noticing what kind of gate or cage or blocks you've built up to protect your heart. Know that the walls are not protection. They're actually just blocking you from receiving the love that you have to give to yourself and to others. Peel back those walls, break them down, and notice your heart as a glowing ball of beautiful pink light. Take a moment to notice that light and see if it needs to be turned up in color. See if it needs to be brighter. Go ahead and turn up that beautiful glowing heart space filled with love into the most vibrant ball of beautiful glowing pink energy. Allow it to swirl around, breaking down anything left from those walls. Let them go now. Silently say to yourself, release, 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 release. Now that you've let go of the limiting labels that hold you back and those doubts of unworthiness, of being unlovable, now that you've removed those walls around your heart, you are filled with this beautiful pink glowing energy of love. Now with this love, I want you to go ahead and create a couple empowering labels that you can move forward with from today, knowing that you are confident, you're courageous, that your sensitivity doesn't make you weak, it makes you strong, that your vulnerability shows courage. Go ahead and begin to write on these labels empowering words, beliefs, and ideas that you need now to help you move forward with confidence and courage. Take a moment to fill out any labels that you need now to help you move forward with confidence, feeling empowered, feeling courageous, feeling lovable, feeling worthy of abundance, giving yourself permission to go after your dreams, to trust your intuition, to let go of that toxic relationship, job, belief, doubt, fear, or anything else that holds you back. Give yourself permission to release all of that now, while empowering yourself with these labels that will carry you through the times of fear and doubt, because they do show up. But when we know we are capable, just as we have gotten through any other challenge in our life, that we will get through any challenge life brings us. Take a moment to repeat those labels to yourself as a mantra. I am. And then repeat your label. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am lovable. I am fearless. I am kind. I am capable. Take a moment to feel how good it feels to carry these words of wisdom and empowerment with you. Imagine yourself in 1 year's time after carrying these labels and using these words of wisdom and empowerment to move you forward. Imagine how far you'll be with the confidence and the courage it takes to go after your dreams, to make those changes, to show up with love in a world that needs your light. Remind yourself how amazing you are. Remind yourself how proud you are of how far you've come. Thank yourself for all of the strength, for the pain that you've endured. and know that this pain can be transmuted into love. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 up to 3. And as I do, you'll become fully aware, feeling confident and courageous, free from all of those limiting labels in the past, knowing that they only happen to help you grow, to make you stronger. 1, coming back into your body now, feeling how good it feels to let go of self-doubt. 2, breathing in deep. Notice that pink glowing energy filling up your entire body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. 3, take a nice long deep breath in, fill up your nose. And exhale, sigh it out and open your eyes and notice how powerful you feel. Notice how good you feel. How great it feels to let go of the doubt and the limiting labels that have been holding you back in the past. Notice how good it feels to let your heart finally free, open. Maybe it's been a moment since you've let any of that light shine into your heart and it feels good to feel again. Might be a little scary. How did it feel for you? Take a moment to tune in. How are you feeling now?
It was awesome. I was in a tailor shop and the tailor actually made the labels for me. And there was one table that was there. And because I'm trying to ask him, like, hey, I walk, he's like, hey, Carmichael, what's going on? And so I walk in, and it's like this old guy, you know, just like when you go get someone, you get your suit made and everything. And he's got this table, and I said, hey, what is that table there? And he said, that's all the labels that you used to wear. Ooh. And some of them were like worn out, and there's some words on there that we're definitely not gonna repeat. But they're like, they look like what a sheriff would wear, like the little metal things. They were like those, but I could like put them on my body and they didn't hurt. But some of them were like really beat up. You could tell they were like for a time in my life where those were the right labels. And then the next table was just awesome labels. It was like badass and champion and confident and intelligent and like all those words like you'd want to feel empowered by. And I was like, what are these? He goes, those are labels you've been wearing. And it was just like, I don't know, it was a really cool experience. Yeah.
Man, and how did you guys feel? Sam says, goosebumps, so glad you're here. Wow, Chris, that's amazing. Fire, oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. What were some of those empowering labels that you gave yourself? I wanna know how you wanna feel moving forward at your most full potential, full badass. You know, here on The Elevated Life, we want you to become the badass you were born to be. That's exactly why we show up here on the 14 Days of Elevation every Friday for, hey, it's Friday, like the Elevated Life Live series. We show up inside the Facebook community that we have for our private membership. And you know, this month's masterclass is really going to help you guys get your shit together, to be honest. And if you've been enjoying this journey with us here on the 14 days, we encourage you, take advantage of the dollar deal while you can. It only lasts for like 4 more days of this challenge. So we encourage you, sign up at BrittanyCarmichael.com/dollar to join the Elevated Life Membership Club so you can access all of these kinds of trainings, these powerful meditations to help you make those shifts in your life. And hey, you'll get 2 badass coaches that will help to be there to rip off those limiting labels anytime you get stuck in self-doubt. Let us support you inside the Elevated Life Membership Club. Come hang out with us. Be sure to sign up using the dollar link. It's only gonna last through the end of the challenge, so be sure to sign up now. You'll get 30 days for $1. You can cancel anytime, no questions asked, because we're only here to support your growth.
Dang. I know it's coming. Happy Friday, everybody.
Friday meditation party.
Yes,
Unstoppable.
Feels so good.
Rami, it's interesting that you mentioned Unstoppable because you've got a program called Unstoppable Confidence, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what we're here to do, is create unstoppable confident. TEL is worth it for fucking real. Right there, straight from Sam's mouth.
I love it.
Thank you guys so much for showing up. It has been such an incredible experience with you guys. We've got 4 more days of meditations with you. Thank you so much for all the encouraging messages that you guys are loving these meditations. Let us know which meditation was your favorite in the comments below, and be sure to tag your friends because hey, the more the merrier. And if you can get your friends in on this experience, we can all heal together. When we talk about we're in this together, we're rising together. Yeah, we're all on the same planet, but it doesn't mean that we're all in it. You have to be conscious. You have to choose to be in it. You have to choose to show up and shine and be the light and be a leader and choose love, because it's so easy to choose positivity. I mean, it's so easy. It is. Well, you guys can see what I'm programmed for. It's so easy to choose negativity, but it is just as easy to choose positivity, because hey, if Bitchney can go from this to that, I'm just saying it's possible for you too, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in here on the 14 Days of Elevation. We have just so enjoyed showing up every day to bring you guys the sense of bliss and peacefulness and healing. Really, transformation is our specialty. So if you guys are ready to make some changes in your life, continue these meditations and you will see what happens on a subconscious level begins to reflect in your external world. But it just takes time. Transformation takes time. Think about it. It takes 9 months to create a baby. So it's going to take time for you to birth yourself into that brand new badass version, that full potential version of yourself. So give yourself permission to fumble, to fail, to fuck it up, and just to get up and try again and to keep striving for your greatness. And we hope to see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here on the 14 Days of Elevation.
You're on fire today.
I know. I was like, do you want to say anything?
No, you're on fire. When she's on fire, just let her run with it.
He knows me well, guys. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Chris will be guiding you through a meditation tomorrow.
It's gonna be so good. So good.
Are you telling them what it is?
No. You have to show up tomorrow.
Surprise. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Peace.